Experiment number 1. What's going on, guys? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. And today we are going to be taking a look at the fantastic Explodables mod. So yes, as you may have guessed, this mod revolves around blowing stuff up. But it is a little bit different from other TNT mods because this actually gives you practical uses for this TNT, which is kind of angled towards, like, mining and exploration, and they have some really cool effects that will prove a little bit more useful than just the standard TNT mods that just blow a huge hole in the ground, and yeah, you know what I mean. But yes, as I mentioned, practical uses, really useful stuff, and yeah, I can actually see this being very useful in survival Minecraft. So this will give you an opportunity to explore the underground world a little bit differently. It will really help with your mining, it will help with your tunneling, and yeah, it's just a nice little mod to play around with. So let's jump straight in. We have the Chest of Wonder. What is in the Chest of Wonder? There we go. Right, so these are the practical items that this mod adds. Now, there are a couple of other items that I haven't put in this chest, which are just the crafting resources, which I will show you in a minute. However, we have 5 things which explode. We have the shaped charge, we have the blasting gel, we have the smoke bomb, we have the claymore mine, and we have the breaching charge. So we're going to get all 5 of these out like so. And now, this is kind of like an intermediate item, so plastic explosive is really integral in all of the crafting recipes, which I'll show you in a second. But as well as that, we also have 4 of these individual items, which are the obsidian door, we have reinforced glass, we have reinforced glass panes, and we have an explosives chest. So I'm going to come to these 4 a little bit later on in the video, but first, I think it would be cool if we went and blow stuff up. See, I'm going to be trying using this crafting guide actually to show you how these things are made, so I thought this might be something a little bit different. But yes, so we're going to start here with the plastic explosive. So this item here, as you can see from these round-shaped things, are used in crafting 4 of the 5 explosives. So you're going to want to make yourself loads of plastic explosive. So this is very simple to make. It's just 1 TNT and a clay block in a crafting bench or in your inventory or whatever, and that will give you 2 plastic explosives. So once you've got the plastic explosives, you can basically make the majority of this mod in terms of like exploding things. So if we just do these very quickly, the shaped charge is 5 plastic explosives like so, with 1 iron ingot and 3 obsidian. The smoke bomb is 1 plastic explosive with 4 molten iron. Now, molten iron is very straightforward to make. It's just 2 iron ingots like that and 1 lava bucket at the bottom, and that will give you 12 molten iron, so that's a pretty decent yield. Let me go back to here. Where were we? We're here. Yep. The claymore mine is 4 plastic explosives and 5 iron ingots like so. And the breaching charge is 3 plastic explosives across the top and 3 wood, oak, planks or whatever wood at the bottom. And then that'll give you 6 breaching charges. So I'm going to show you what these things do in a second, but I just thought I'd get the crafting done. The only other item that I am yet to show you is, what have I done here? And go to the bottom. Yes, this one is the blasting gel. Now, this is a really cool one. This is probably maybe one of my favorites in the mod. And this is very straightforward once again. It's just a piece of redstone, a piece of gunpowder, and a piece of gelatin. And the gelatin is made from smelting bones or smelting leather. And then that will give you 4 blasting gel. So, now we've got the crafts out of the way for those particular items, I think it might be cool to have a go at some of these. So, I think we're going to start with the shaped charge. Now, this one is a basic explosive, but it's slightly more powerful than TNT. But the key benefit to this is you can actually control which direction it will explode in. So it kind of has that, rotated log block feel to it, and basically whichever way you place it will determine how the thing explodes. So we're going to grab ourselves a cheeky little lever here, and we're going to have a go with a few of these. So funny sounds again. Every time I record, funny sounds happen. I reckon it's those horses over there. Look at them. Never trust a horse. Right, okay, never mind. I'm talking rubbish. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's placed. Now, we have this obsidian plate at the bottom, and this actually keeps us safe from any blast damage. So the actual radius as to where it's going to explode is going to come out of this sort of fancy stripy thing here. So it's going to come like this way. So, for example, if I can just demonstrate that, I will light this. Now, I could stand behind this obsidian plate, and it's completely fine. It will not harm me in the slightest bit. But as you can see, it blew itself forward. So this is going to be a great tunneling tool. So you don't want it to necessarily blow like outwards and behind you. It will always go the way you place it. So I think that's kind of nifty. We can also, like, you know, do it whichever way you want. You can use it to explode down. But obviously we need to, hang on, 1 second. Grab some stone here. There we go. So this will now blow downwards. Boom, there we go. As you can see, my stone block and lever are completely intact, but it's blown like a nice hole down. And it's a decent little size, actually. It's a decent radius. And if we go down here, we've found a cave system where the zombie, who's invisible. Okay, right, so as you can see, this is the shape charge. So it is a multi-directional tool which will allow you to place explosives in whatever direction you want. A little bit like log blocks, it's the same mechanic, and yeah, you can choose which way your explosion will go. Right, the next one we're going to look at is blasting gel. So this is an explosive gel that can be applied to a surface and will blast downwards through several layers. It can also carry a current like redstone, allowing you to trigger large quantities simultaneously. So this is pretty awesome, and what you'll see it do is, let's find a nice area to blow up. Yeah, we'll do it down the gravel path here, that sounds fun. So, this works pretty much like redstone. So, as you can see, it's a fancy little purple colour, and you can just make this line as long as you want. So, I'm going to do it to about there. Now, what you'll see is I'm just going to apply a current to the end here. It's going to light up. And it's very loud, but as you can see, it carves out a perfect straight line into the ground. So this, once again, is a fantastic tunneling tool, but it's also a great thing to do for mining. As you can see, the blocks didn't get blown up. They actually came into my inventory. And it does this very, very linear pattern, which is going to be great for carving out very straight tunnels and lines and bits and pieces. It's kind of awesome. I do really, really like this one. Let's do another one just for the funs of it. I've missed a spot. I don't want you there. I want you there. There we go. So let's try that again. So the effect on it is really cool. They kind of like explode in a line, and yeah, as you can see, very quickly you can make these really cool looking sort of straight line ravines. So yeah, that's the blasting gel. It's very, very awesome. Right, now we're moving on to some serious stuff here, because we have the smoke bomb. Now this is a very deceiving item, because this is not what you'd expect it to be. You'd expect a smoke bomb to be, well, a smoke bomb, but it's kind of not, because this is a specially designed tunneling explosive, and it will blast through several layers of any direction, and it will also have a special effect, which instead of telling you about, I'm going to show you. So, oh, there's a ravine here. Right, so we're going to go maybe just into, where should we go? We'll just go into this wall, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to place that like that. I'm going to apply a current, and we're going to just like stand next to it, and then what you'll see happen, boom, is that it will explode in a straight line, which I think is a sort of, you know, a fairly sort of a 3x3 shape. But it will actually place down this wire mesh around you to keep you safe from falling blocks. So this is really, really cool, especially if you're someone that's going to be like mining from, you know, who's going to be mining around, what's it called? What's that stuff called? Sand. Yes, sand is going to be like mining around sand. Oh, I can't light it like that. You need redstone. So this is really, really nifty. And what it actually does, as you can see, is it will place this awesome tunnel around you. So let's just light this area up a little bit more. There we go, like so. And yeah, let's give this one another go. So I think we actually have to break this mesh. There you go. I'm going to light it again. And what you could really do is, I'm going to just do a few of these. But as you can see, very, very quickly, what you will start to do is create yourself. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted one of these. But yeah, as you can see, what you'll do very quickly is you'll create yourself these really awesome underground, like cylindrical metal. Ah, what the hell was that? What? Oh, it's a horse. I was like, what? It's a ravine horse. don't like you. Okay, yeah, as you can see, what it does is it creates these amazing sort of protective mesh cages, which will keep you safe from falling blocks, and it will make this really awesome pattern. I think this is cool from getting to like A to B. You could actually like take up this bottom area here and then place like railway tracks on it, and then you can make these really awesome underground railway thingies, which would be pretty damn awesome. But yeah, okay, so that is the smoke bomb. Change it back to daytime here. Right, the next one we're going to look at is the Claymore Mine. So this is a little bit sort of what you'd expect from a Claymore, but basically this is a powerful directional explosive that will kill any living thing in the blast area without damaging any blocks or other items. So this is really, really useful for like defending your base, because what this will do is that it will have this kind of like radial block damage, and it won't actually damage any of your buildings. So it has like an arrow on it. Why has that got an arrow on it and this one doesn't? I've never seen that before. Interesting. Interesting. This is not really a directional thing. This kind of just does a radius, so I'm not really sure why there's an arrow on it. Interesting. Oh well. But yeah, what we can do is I shall demonstrate this. We're going to put a lever down, and we're going to get ourselves some willing volunteers. So we have villagers, villagers, villagers. Are you serious? Oh, they've all gone to the village. What a terrible thing to spawn. Let's try again with some spiders. Right, so we're going to put some spiders down, and then we're going to hit our lever, and then what you'll see is that it will explode. Boom! Like so. Why didn't you die? What? Did I get the thing wrong? Oh god, okay, hang on. Oh, maybe the arrow thing was important. Alright, stop exploding. Stop exploding! How do I get the arrow back? I think I might have it upside down. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Let's try that again. So we're going to spawn a spider here. We're going to set this light. And... there we go. Alright, so the arrow is important, and it's actually a directional thing. Okay, I did not know that. Fantastic. So as you can see, what it does is it will explode. However, it will do absolutely 0 damage to any of your blocks in and around the area. So it's a really good thing to have sort of buried in and around your place. You can activate them. They'll explode. They'll kill mobs, but they won't do any damage. Right, so the last block that we're going to be looking at in terms of the explosive part of this mod is the breaching charge. And there is a reason why I am next to this village, is because this is again a directional explosive, but this is designed specifically for breaching and entering enemy buildings. So it can destroy doors and windows, and it will even blow up obsidian doors. So this can be used sort of, you know, in kind of like a PvP style thing, but you can also use it for like blowing into buildings and strongholds and stuff. It's kind of what you really want to do with it. But yeah, as you can see, we're gonna... oops, didn't need to do that. There we go, we're gonna stick this. As you can see, once again, we have the explosive area, which is the lit area, and we have like the safer one, which is the actual sort of block. So I'm gonna just stick one of these fellows down. I'm gonna stick one of these fellows down. We're gonna hit it. And then this will blow up. Nothing. What? Did I do it wrong? Hang on. Did I do it wrong? Oh, maybe I wasn't close enough. Alright, let's try that again. Maybe it needs to be like in the wall. So let's try that one more. No, hang on. 1 second. Oh, now I see. Okay, so when it says breaching charge, it specifically is designed for blowing up windows and doors. Alright, so this is cool. I did not realize this straight away, but as you can see, what will happen is, although that's open, which is a bit annoying, it will work on like metal doors and stuff, but it will specifically blow up just windows and doors, but it will keep the actual building intact. So that's kind of nifty, actually. I didn't realize that at first, but yeah, it's literally what it says it will do, which would make a lot of sense, but it is specifically designed to blow up windows and doors. So it will keep everything else safe. Oops, slipped down a bit there, but as you can see, it will remove all of those blocks. So obviously I'm using it on glass panes and I'm using it on wooden doors, but these will work on metal doors, and they will also work on the obsidian door, which is a new item which is found in this pack. But just very quickly before we look at those items, I saw this little thing whilst I was looking for the answer. Ooh, something might be generating now. What's that? But yeah, I want to show you this because this looked really awesome. The guy did it on the video. So this is once again the blasting gel. Which is like really, really useful sort of mining tool. But if you want to get rid of sort of a certain area of your map, you can... How cool is that? It's amazing. So you can get like perfect shapes out of however you want them just by placing the blasting gel. Pretty nifty. Right, so let's move over back to our chest here. So we've got a few little items here that we're just going to show you quickly, because we might as well cover the whole mod in its entirety. So we have these 4 items here, which is the obsidian door, the reinforced glass panes, and the explosives chest. So these are pretty self-explanatory, really, and I'm actually going to show you very quickly how to craft them. So let's grab this. Let's go all the way to the bottom. Hang on, set item. There we go. Right, so this is the obsidian door. Very simple, 6 obsidian. Now, this is basically just a super powerful door. So this will kind of basically... Ah, it's raining! 1 second. I don't like the rain. Does anyone like the rain? I don't. But yeah, it's just basically just a normal thing, but it's made out of obsidian, so it has the benefits of being super, super strong. And as well as that, normal TNT and stuff, it will not explode. The only thing that will blow this up will be the, the actual breaching charge. So it looks rather nice, actually. It's a nice design. I think that looks pretty nifty, actually. Yeah, very good. Right, next one is the glass. So we actually have this special style glass. Now this, as you may have guessed, is a special reinforced glass. It's made from 4 obsidian and 1 glass, and then reinforced glass to make the glass panes. And this is a glass that will withstand explosions. So this is fairly self-explanatory, really. But yeah, it looks nice. It looks kind of like the terraced Victorian style windows, and you can use this to kind of, wherever you want, really. But this is just the reinforced glass. So very quickly, it's explosive resistant. You can do whatever you want with it, and it looks kind of fancy. But yeah, finally, the last one, which is once again pretty self-explanatory, is a very, very nifty looking chest. As you can see, it's got an explosive symbol on the side. This one as well. It's quite small, so, it's not huge. Can we actually double them up? That is the question. No, we can't, so it's just a single chest. But this is an explosive-resistant chest, so anything that will explode in and around this, it will not affect this chest, it will not affect your items. So this is great for stashing your diamonds, for your emeralds, for your really valuable bits and pieces. How we make it, very simple, is obsidian in the corners, and then iron ingots around the sides, nothing in the middle, and then that will give us the explosive chest. So yeah, that is it for the Explodables mod. As you can see, really awesome, very useful and unique explosive charges, very good for mining, but you can also have a lot of fun in terms of just blowing stuff up, which is always good. But yeah, if you like explosives and you like blowing stuff up, also if you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. We've been doing really well. Let me try that again. We've been doing really well recently. We've been getting over 1,000 likes on every single video, so thank you so much for that. If we can keep that up, that would be super special awesome. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a rating. Also, if you enjoy my stuff and you're not yet subscribed, please feel free to do so you don't miss any of my videos and stuff. I do a lot of things that involve Minecraft and jazz. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been a pleasure. As always, thanks, and see ya!